Hey family, how your spirit? Talk to me. Tell me something good. Tacc man. Um, we're gonna have a good show tomorrow. I'm supposed to have my old partner, good brother, El Samega, who is now Pastor Paul, who's about to become Bishop Paul, Patrick Paul. So that's gonna be a good one. We're gonna go down memory lane and we're gonna show you guys, with going through adversity and making the changes we need to make in our life, that uh life has gotten better. Like I said, he started out thinking he was God. So now he understands that there is a God. What's the first principle of Tacc? God. First principle is God. And before we get into anything more, this is my book, Through Adversity Comes Change. It's on Amazon. You can get it. I guarantee you it'll change your life. It'll help you to understand and navigate life on a better perspective than you have, because a lot of times we don't have the information that will help us to get to the next level. But now there's no excuse. What's up, Johnny?
Hey,
What's up, Johnny?
what's up? What's up? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
El,
I
El,
see.
I
Huh?
El Samega, El supposed to come on tomorrow night.
Okay, I see Paul and doing it.
Who?
Cockimo.
Oh yeah, yeah. They on the they got a podcast, right?
Yeah, podcast.
So they go to a studio or something like that now, right?
Yeah, I think so. I
Yeah, because
think so.
they got enough followers. I mean, that's how you do it.
Yeah,
That
yo.
kid been doing his thing with Tim Levels. He been
Yeah,
doing his thing for some years now. You know what I mean?
for some years.
And
So
he's keeping the content going. So that's all. It's getting once a person sees you, then they're gonna offer you some money to come on and
yeah,
he got characters. He got Cocky. He got
yeah,
the other dude
yeah,
Skittles. Then he got the other little skinny dude.
yeah, yeah. And then the day they had, no, I think a couple of days ago, they had Mecca Audio, unique
Yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
there.
I seen that. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
And they had another
yo.
day they had Cameron and them.
Oh yeah, cause Cameron fuck with that dude.
Yeah, yeah.
He fuck cause see, I don't understand about Joel Santana. Joel's come out 150 he come on the St. Nicholas side. 153rd or no 152nd Street. No, 151st second. Yeah, 153rd and Amsterdam and St. Nicholas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's where he come out because he said he was getting money. I'm like, yo, they wasn't getting money when we was out there. You know,
No, no, they was
not
young though.
they
You got
real young.
yeah.
You know, but I used to always see Cameron on 139th Street. On 139th Street because Red's sister used to live down there. I used to always see Cameron and Big Al down there.
Only one I used to see down there was Tone. He used to live in our block.
Oh,
Hunk.
Popeye Tone.
Yeah, Hunk. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Popeye Tone. But
Stephanie, my cousin Tone's wife,
yo, yo,
boyfriend.
yo, 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 yo. I was hearing, I was hearing, I was hearing wild shit.
Hold on 1 second, man. This platform is called Tac. Through Adversity Come Change. We're just
Yeah,
kicking it right now till I get into the program. So don't take this like this is the program. Right now we just chopping it up until I get
yeah.
into the program is today topic is choices. I got a
Oh,
good show for you guys tonight. So just stay with us. Let us do our thing right now. Go ahead, cook.
yo, I was hearing. Matter of fact, when I was driving the BM, I was talking to Tone, and I seen Stephanie one time over there. I looked, I just kept driving. I said, "Wow." I said, "Yo, I remember your cousin Tone left Pumpkin, which was my sister, for
Yeah,
Stephanie."
yeah.
For Stephanie. And then I heard he married her. I'm like, what? He married her?
They got married.
Yeah, they got married. Then I heard,
A word?
yeah, Tone, Tone and Stephanie got married. Then I
I didn't
heard,
know that.
yeah, Stephanie was sliding off
I just talked to us.
with Tone. I'm like, which
Yeah,
Tone? They
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
huh?
Pop out Dome.
Yeah, I
Hunk
said
management.
Stephanie. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That was like her
Pop out
childhood
Tone.
sweetheart, I guess. You know what I
Pop
mean?
out. I was like, nah,
I mean, it is what
I
it
don't
is, man. You
know.
know.
I
No, but
don't
you know it's
know.
funny, right? I just talked to my cousin,
Yeah,
Tone's sister. She's the only one left. It's out of six of them, she's the last one. It's the first time I talked to my cousin in since Tone died. And
yeah,
like we we had a good time, talking, and I don't think that I don't they don't I don't think she knew about, what was going on with that, but that's neither here nor there. But
yeah.
uh you know eh, things happen, of course.
Y-
Matter of fact, this is what I was thinking about. Of course, before Tone died, I used to go see him because I was in the shelter in Brooklyn.
yo. I
I
know what.
think,
Yo,
yeah,
Tone was down on Wall
on
Street
Wall
at the
Street. Yeah,
hotel.
I take of course, I had the chocolate. And that's what he like. He ain't
Y-
like the other stuff.
Yeah,
So I used to
nah,
go and
nah.
take him. I used to go take him. His joint. I used to go see him like twice a week.
Yeah,
And
but
we'll
right.
hang out while I do my joint. Tack through adversity come change on
Yeah,
Facebook Live. And every time I used to come see him, he used to be like, how's your spirit? Talk to me. You know what I mean? That's what I say when I come on. But he
yeah.
told me, he's like, look, Stephanie think that I don't know that she is fucking with Tone. He said, what Stephanie don't know is I'm her side piece because I always had me another broad on the side.
Yo,
He's like,
Tone.
he said, I just got caught up with, he said, they don't know that I knew that they was messing around. This is what he told me before he died.
Yo. Matter of fact, yo, check this out. It's right across. It was the hotel. It was the hotel right across from the World Trade Center.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
No. Yeah. That's where he worked at. And he
yeah,
worked in that joint right there. That's where he
yeah,
retired because I used to go down there and I used to sit and chop it up with him and shit. We hang out for a little. Then he got to go back in. But I used to do
yeah.
my lives around there.
Yo. It was the hotel right across the street. Cause up the block was a cemetery. It's a church across the
Yeah,
street
yeah,
with the cemetery. Cause
yeah. No, right across
Harold,
the street. That's the black cemetery.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
it's a historical landmark. It's right across the street from the hotel.
yeah. The whole cause right across the street is the Chase Bank right there.
Yeah.
The Chase Bank. I went with Harold down there one time, and Harold took about 300,000 out of there.
Mm.
300,000. So I just you know me, dumb than the motherfucker. And I was like, wow, Harold, what are you doing? He like, yo, Johnny, if I tell you, I gotta kill you. I, I, was, I, was, I, I,
You was like,
I,
but dad.
I was like, what you mean, Hal? He's like, if I tell you, I'll kill you. He said, come on. Hal never ran or never ran out the bank, nothing like that. He was just passing them notes. And back then you pass them notes and you could leave. But that was
Yeah.
a chemical bank. That was a chemical bank before it was safe. So, but one time I'm down there because Century 21 was right around the corner from
Hmm.
Tone's hotel. So
Uh-huh.
I'm down there. I'm like, yo, Tone Capone. He like, yo, what's up? Blah. Me and him was chopping it up and all that.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, wow, Tone, you work down there? He like, yeah. So I've been heard about it, but I didn't want to bring it up. I was like,
No, he
hey.
told me. Tone told me. He's like, yo, when I used to go, he said she think that I don't know. And what she don't know is that I'm her side piece because I always had a broad, on the side.
Yo, Tone. I remember when Tone had the mother. Um, what was that? It was the moped back in the
Yeah,
day.
the black joint. The black
Yeah,
joint. Me and him used to be going everywhere on that joint.
yeah. He had the moped back in the days. You know that because Tone was the first person. He had a moped on the
Yeah,
block. I was
yeah.
like, I'm thinking, I'm a kid. I'm like, Tone, can I get a ride? Can I get a ride?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
man. Me and Tony used to go everywhere. You, me and him out of the brothers. Me and him was the closest.
Yeah, yo,
Yeah,
Tone was my man. He
yeah.
was my man. That's why,
I just thank God that I got spend the last couple of few months with him. Before he passed. You know what I mean?
because it messed me up when Tone died. I'm like, Tone died.
No, it was crazy because I had just talked to him. He had called me like a day or two before he died. He's like, "Yo, Con, I gotta send you your money because he owed me like $30." He's like, "I gotta send you your money." I was like, "All right, whenever you." And then they called me. It's like, "Yo, Tone dead." I'm like, "What?" The nigga just
Yeah,
retired.
yeah.
He was 2 weeks and he had three pensions plus he had the millions of dollars that for his son.
Yo, yeah. Um, Tone, it messed me up. It messed me
Yeah.
a hard body. Cause I think you told me Tone died on a bus or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. That's I just he had a heart attack on the bus. He was
On the
coming back.
Greyhound.
Yeah, he was coming back on, and I think North Carolina. She said they took him off the bus. He went to the hospital and he died.
Yeah. I was like, what?
Yeah, he just retired. That was crazy. Like,
He
yo,
just
he didn't even get his first check. He had three pensions, plus he had the money
yeah, I know
from his
his son
son,
died.
dying. I think they got about eight or 9 million or something like that.
Yes, his son died because um um Dave moms, which was Flop, she was
Pauline.
working. Yeah, she was working at the train station on Wall Street.
Yeah.
And one time I seen her, I'm like, yo, why y'all never sued the cops for Dave? Me and her sat down and was talking. She was like, yo, if I'd have sued the police department for killing my son, David, she said I'd never had a job. I
Yeah.
said, what you mean? She said, yo, I'm a city employee, which I knew they killed my son. They threw him through a glass window in Co-op City. And they told her, they said, yo, if you're gonna sue the police, you're not gonna have a job no more.
Yeah, no
And
question. They threatened her. Yeah, I mean
yeah,
it is what
they threatened her. I
yeah.
was like, wow.
No, but you gotta understand that, these people are vicious, man.
Yeah, yo,
You know.
Bishop.
This is why, you have to make the right choices in life. That's why the topic of the program tonight is choices, because we have to be able to live with the choices that we make. And a
We
lot of
made.
times, people can't, and just like they told her, look, if you sue us,
Yeah,
you won't have a job.
you
So
won't have a
what's
job.
more important, your job or your son?
Yeah, she said,
So sometimes people have to do what they have to do
yeah,
because their back is against the wall. But the
yeah,
beautiful thing about it, God sees everything.
yo, cause who that? Oh, um, she died, then Tone died. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Popeye Tone. Cause I don't know what Sherry cooking. I don't know. Um, yo,
I was
um,
looking for him when I came home because I had gave him like $4,000 to help him with his cause when I was living up there on 57th Street, him and his boy used to cut, yo, Rich man, yo, I need some help to get this, Hunk Records. I gave him like
yo,
$4,000. I ain't never get nothing back.
yo, check this out. Tone Charles, I heard it from Cecil mouth and Charles mouth.
Uh-huh.
Charles like, yo, he gave Tone about 15,000 cash. Cause in Charles' house, as soon as you walk in, that's the living room.
Yeah.
You turn to the right, that's the
The
dining.
kitchen.
Oh,
No,
that's
turn
the
to no, turn to the
kitchen.
left. No, the living room is on when you walk in, and then
Yeah,
you got the stairs going upstairs. Then you to the left is the kitchen.
the kitchen and the living room, all
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
And when you go downstairs, you go down to a game room and all
Yeah.
that. And that door and the back door leads to the backyard. But he said Tone, he said when he took Tone down in his house, he took Tone because in the when you go downstairs to the pool to the game room, where you got the pool table at, there's another stairs to go down more down in the basement.
Oh yeah, I know, but I ain't never seen that
Yeah,
one.
there's more stairs to go down to the basement. And Charles said he took him down there because I went down there. Charles do have a safe down there. He
Uh,
do. He got a safe and all that. He said he went down and gave Tone $15,000 because Tone was telling me like, yo, I'm trying to get this record label off the ground and all that. Blah blah blah. This, he talking all that. How my Charles said, yo, I ain't see a dime of my money. I'm
yeah, I
like,
ain't.
how much you gave him, Charles? He like $15,000. I'm like, Charles. I said, Charles, I'd have gave you back 15,000.
No, but you live and you learn. Like
Yeah,
and see, that's one of the reasons why Charles don't try to look out for nobody. He grew up with because
cause he lived,
stuff like that.
yo, and
And I
um,
understand it. I looked
I,
out
I,
for
I
plenty people and never did. Got nothing back. But it is
n-
what
n-
it is.
nothing back, nothing like that. But Charles is like, yo, I gave him 15,000. I said, Charles, Tone. I said, Tone. I said, I was living on 139th Street. I moved. Red sister was living in Big L building. The biggest building on that block is the first building off of 7th Avenue, right behind McDonald's.
Hmm.
So I said, Charles, I had to move out of there because I felt as though Big L used to always see me. Rapper Big L used to always see me. They was scheming on me. They was gonna line me up. So I said, let me move out of there. But then I told Charles, I said, yo, why Tone never snatched a Big L, Cameron, and none of them dudes? They was all rapping. I said, Charles, he must have played you. He came with you to Fab Stop. That's what Charles said. He said, yo, he did come with me to Fab Stop story, saying, yo, I need this to get my music off the ground and all that. Charles said he went to a studio and the studio was all hooked all up. And I told Charles, I said, yo, was it on 42nd Street? He said, yeah. I said, that was Puffy's studio. He said, yo, come to find out, that was the same studio the rapper Tupac got shot in. I was like, yeah, that was Puffy's studio.
I think there's
I,
Quad Studios.
yeah, Quad Studio. The
Yeah.
Quad Charles was like, huh? You had a water already. No, 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 you're not having no more. Yeah, I bought these, Rich.
What's that?
Um, pomegranate and orange seltzer water.
That's what I drink. I drink seltzer water. See?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. These are
Yeah,
good.
yeah. That's
These
what I
are
drink.
good.
I drink seltzer water. I don't drink sodas like that.
Yeah, that's my little girl right there.
That's
She gon'
that's badness or the other one.
yeah, badness. She gonna pass to the 6th grade. He's going to the ninth grade. My other daughter upstairs, she don't come out of room, but she come out of room every morning to get snacks, to get snacks and go to school. And and she catch the Long Island Railroad all the way to the last stop in Brooklyn, Barclay
Okay.
Center. I gotta
Okay.
come out. I gotta come out to Brooklyn the mall because I gotta go to HRA out there to get a ID card for the kids.
Okay.
Yeah,
You going to one
it's
on Atlantic Avenue?
yeah right. It's right off. It's on Claremont and Atlantic.
Yeah, I know you. That's what one I used to go to. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm going to Juma tomorrow. I'll be in Harlem tomorrow.
Okay. 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 Yeah, but
Yeah, I
how
mean,
your brother Al
me
doing?
and Nut. He all right, I guess. Me and Nut going there. Rich Porter cousin.
No, not
We
yeah, cousin. Hold on,
yeah.
handicap now. That
Yeah,
walk with
yeah.
the
Yeah, yeah. We
yeah,
you know we was in the same unit for like 9 years ago.
yo,
Yeah, in the
that's
Fed. He did 35 straight though.
yo, never fold, never told, and
Uh,
did 35 years walking with the messed up foot and all that. Yo,
uh,
did they put his SSI back on?
yep, he just got it back on.
How much he got?
He ain't getting no whole bunch though, cause they said it was too long.
Oh,
Yeah, cause that was supposed to be like 200 something thousand.
yeah, oh, and they don't like. Oh no, no.
Yeah, I mean it is
They
what it is.
they probably gave about 10,000.
Probably
They
about
probably
that. Yeah.
yeah,
And
probably
that's what
about
they
10.
gave me. They gave me 10,000, almost
Yeah,
11,000.
you be like, yo, hey,
I was in a
yo.
halfway house. I was dead broke too. I was like, I called that card. That shit said $10,660. I was like, what? I said, this can't be real. I went to the ATM when I went out to smoke. When they
Yeah,
let me out, that joint started spitting out. I was like, oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah, the green card, the green card. You like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
let me try this. Whoa,
Mm.
whoa.
That's when I met your motherfucking ass downtown for the funeral. Key
Yeah,
funeral. Yeah.
yeah. The next day, hold on. You talking about the funeral
Yeah,
for
Keith funeral.
Keystone?
That was before you came and met me when I was in the shelter. But I'm saying when I was in the halfway house in Newark, you met
Yeah,
me down on 31st,
30,
34th Street, 31st
34th
Street.
Street, 34th
Yeah,
Street.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about because when I spun back around, I was like, yo, Rich, where you at? You like, yo, I left. My man, I'm like, ah, man, you had me all outside waiting for you.
Mm,
Hey, yo, how Buster doing? Because I heard this is what I heard through grapevine. He's not doing too good.
I don't know. I don't be out there, so
Yeah,
I ain't really got my ear to the street no more because I ain't in the street. When I was in the street, I know everything.
yeah, but
Little drips and drabs come to me now, but I'm all the way out here, so people ain't.
yo, people scared to come out there and all that. Oh,
That's all right, man.
I Paula posted something with her baby father, some light skinned dude, with her son
Nah,
or something.
nah, that was her and Spanky. That's my
Oh,
son.
oh, oh, that's why I said
That's
that's
my
your
son.
that's why I said that's your son. I
Yeah,
wrote that down. I said, yo, this is your son.
yeah,
I
that's my
wrote it
son.
down. I wrote it down.
Yeah, Spanky.
Oh, okay. Okay, because
Yeah,
I was like, yo, who is this dude?
yeah.
And,
He's 40 years old now.
yo, God bless you.
Yeah, he's
God
40,
bless you.
40 years old now.
What? Whoa. Hold on.
Yeah,
Rich, your
yeah,
son is the same age as Tata.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no wonder Parrot was mad.
No, but I mean, I ain't see what I don't understand why Paris mad because I ain't choose her, she chose me.
yo, yo,
I
but
ain't.
back then, people, people was like, oh man, no, Parrot,
She
It- it-
chose
it-
me.
yo. Now when you get older, you be like, yo, why would you beefing over a girl? Be like, man, listen, man, you can have that, you know?
No, but the whole thing was Paula chose me. She started coming around and taking me upstairs and fucking me
Yeah,
and
yeah.
excuse my French and giving me money and stuff. And then it was every day. She started coming I'd be out there playing spades on the call with everybody. She coming, oh, your girl comes, so we go right in the building, go upstairs.
Yo, it, it it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Parrot died of a diabetic situation.
I ain't know. I think I was in jail when Parrot died. What's up, baby boy?
Who that?
That's my boy. That's D. That's the one living in the hip hop museum building.
Okay. Oh, in
Yeah.
the Bronx?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We
Uh,
was both in the shelter together in Brooklyn. Then
um, um,
he got that joint, and then we used to go and hang out at his crib, on the
oh, yeah,
weekend.
that's the dude you was telling me about.
Yeah, and then when I got my crib, then he come hang out with me sometime.
Oh, that's the dude that brought you to Queens to the gambling
Yeah,
spot.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, he helped me with the book. He helped me.
that's a good brother.
Yeah, ain't no nah, he got a motherfucking as hard as 1 million. That's what helped me with get the book on and the podcast.
That's
That's my
yo,
dog.
that's stuff. Hey, yo, did they ever find a dude that hit you up?
Nah. I hope they don't never find him.
Nah, God.
That's
They probably found him because he had to go to his father's funeral.
no, they ain't catch him. They done said something already. It
What?
is what it is. I hope he never get caught. You know what I mean? I hope he, change
God
his
gonna
life.
punish him.
I forgave him, man. It's over with.
Nah, man,
You
listen,
know?
man, God gonna punish him. That's how I look at it. You know?
Now he's
Yeah.
talking about me, pimping.
Huh?
Now my boy, I'm reading the comment.
Okay.
He thought you was talking about somebody else, but it was me. He said, "What
Okay.
happened to him?"
Okay.
You can't see the
Okay.
comments.
Yeah, I can see it, but they small.
Oh, okay.
Life is
Uh,
good. What's up, baby boy?
He said he probably took his life. He's
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah, 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 yeah. Probably took his life. You know, it is what it is, man.
You better
You,
bet it. And that's all that it is.
yeah, Gabatron died. Tim, Parrot Man.
Little shorty. Yeah, little shorty.
No, 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 no. Tim, that was from Humphrey Fish Street. Paris
Oh
on
word? Oh word?
Yeah.
When he died?
He died before Parrot because he was a diabetic.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, pimping. Yeah, that's what you talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
none of them was taking the medication.
Yeah,
One,
that I'm glad I don't have that, man. I got high blood, high cholesterol, but my shit is managed. I just
yo,
came from the
yo,
doctor the other day. He said my cholesterol's back normal. So that's a blessing. And my blood pressure is good. My blood pressure is what,
oh, that's
128,
good.
128 over 78, some shit like that.
Once I had
Yeah.
my stroke and I couldn't walk, nothing like that, they was
Hmm.
like, yo, I ain't even know I was diabetic.
Oh,
I
you
didn't even,
diabetic too?
yeah.
I ain't know that.
Oh, wait, hold on, wait,
Wife,
gotta let you go. Look,
see you
look, look.
later.
Okay, bye, bye,
All right,
bye.
all right, later.
Hey, baby. Hey, hey.
Yeah, he's stupid. Yeah, he stays on with me until his wife come home. Yo, the way he acts with her, and how she carries it with him, she don't even know. Yo, if you ever watch uh if you ever watch Pernell Whitaker and people like that, Sugar Ray, this kid Johnny, man, this nigga's hands was this was my little lieutenant. This nigga's hands was phenomenal. I mean, he used to knock people. I used to have to stop him, man. I mean, his hands was crazy, and how he acts now, it just it makes me laugh. It really makes me laugh. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. This topic is choices, right? And why I picked this topic for the night is because I heard a young lady saying something about empathy, right? And what she was saying is that, Most of the country doesn't have empathy. Everybody only wants what they want for themselves, and they don't care, what happens to other people until it affects them. Like what's going on right now in America. You know, um, it's sad, but it's true. Bad, but it's fair. You know, things happen in life for reasons, and why they happen is because of your choices. Once again, let me start this off. This platform is called Tacc. Through Adversity Comes Change by me. It's on Amazon. You can get it. And I guarantee you that it's going to change something in your life for the better. You know, once you start to understand life better and on a different level, you're going to start to see that a lot of things that you thought weren't. So let me get into choices, right? A right choice aligns with your long-term values and reality. A bad choice usually prioritizes short-term relief or impulses or short-term goal gains, ignoring consequences. The outcome isn't punishment, it's data, meaning that, it's information. And if doing the right thing gets me this and doing the wrong thing gets me that, which one would you rather choose? That's why it's called choices. Your choices shape your adversities. Your adversities are your lessons that get you to your blessings. Simple. Small daily choices, waking up early versus snoozing. Small snowballs into entire life position 5 years later. Meaning, if you're a lazy person and you don't get up till late, 9 out of 10 times you're going to keep that same tradition. You're going to still make those same choices 5 years from now if you don't change, if you don't make better choices with your life. Some mistakes cost time, money, reversible. Others cost relationships, freedom, or trust, irreversible. Bad outcomes often come from treating irreversible choices as reversible. Let me say that again because I kind of slurred that one. Some mistakes cost time and money. That's reversible. Time and money can be gotten, well, time can't be gotten back, but money can. Others cost relationships, freedom, or trust. Irreversible. Because once you lose trust, there's nothing. Once you lose your freedom, you got to deal with it. Once you lose a relationship, that's like losing trust. Why bad feels good temporarily. Your brain's dopamine system rewards immediate relief. Bad choices exploit this. Skipping work feels good now, but outcomes, debt, loss, opportunity arrives later. See, the thing is, we have to be able to deal with the choices that we make because there's always going to be outcomes, and it's only through adversity change is going to take place. A lot of people don't want to, but we have to go through what we go through because if we don't go through what we go through, we won't be able to get to where we need to be. and your choices determine how quick you get there. See, whatever God has for you, you're going to get it. No matter if you make a lot of bad choices, because what He has for you, He's going to make sure you get it. But if you make the right choices, you'll get there faster because you're going to pay attention to what He's trying to show you. And if you ever notice, I'm always saying that the only way this is going to work is if you are 100% honest with yourself, meaning you have to make the right choices for yourself. Even when we drive in the car, you got to make the right choices because you got different people driving around you, walking in front of you, in back of you. You have to be able to watch and observe everything from everybody. You have to make the right choices. The position you are in today equals the sum of your past choices. Like I said, if you lazy and make the wrong choices, you're gonna be making them same choices in 5 years. But right now, it's saying the position you are in today equals the sum of your past choices. Let's get into that. Where you live, your health, your career level, your relationship map, your relationships map, no, your relationships map each back to 3 to 5 to 6 specific choices. Okay, I got you. Your career level, your relationships. Map each back to 3 to 5 specific choices. This is not blame, it's cause and effect. So what it's saying is with these things that you've lived through to get to where you are, the choices you made got you to where you are right now today, as especially where you live, your health, your career level, and your relationships. Now think back of the choices you made with each one of those things. And did it help you or did it hurt you? Was it positive choices or what negative choices? See, choices is real serious. And we don't really pay attention to them because we think it's something, something minute, something small. But no, your choices play a major part in your life. Your choices play a major part in how you think, how people see you, how you see yourself, how the world sees you, and how you see the world. So choices are very serious. I'm slurring tonight. I think I ate some cannabis candy that I made, and I think it got me slurring a little bit. I'm feeling really groovy, so it's a blessing. The illusion of no choice, feeling stuck, often means you've made choices that narrowed your options. But inaction is also a choice. Your current position still allows small level points. So what it's saying is basically, if you're feeling stuck, it's about your choices. And the choices you made narrow down your options that you have today because you didn't take advantage of certain things in your life. And that happens, you know, but it's about today, starting from right now. Like I told you, I got shot 9 times last year, this time of year. And in that year's time, I wrote a book, this one right here. I'm proud to show it. Through adversity comes change. Right here. And I also started this platform.
regarding pickup times for Friday, May 8th.
1 second, you guys.
Your pickup times are 11 a.m.
Yeah. So back to what I was saying. Um, you know, your choices shape the options that you had for today. And that was back then. So this is why I tell you guys, I want you to embrace this journey with me. I want you to embrace this platform, this program. Like, subscribe, share, however you want to. But it's about us healing. It's about us making the right choices. You know, we are in a very dire situation right now, whether we know it or not. With it being a war going on and all the other stuff that's going on. Our choices is going to define how we move on as a country, how people view us as a country, how we view ourselves, and our choices are going to show the actions that are going to be take place in the near future because of our choices. So, what's best? Positive choices or negative choices? I would say positive. And this platform, this is a positive platform for difficult people. And we have to understand that when we make the right choices in life is beautiful. I know you'll probably say, "Oh, that's all." Man, I can't complain about anything. After all I've been through, 28 years of federal prison, losing millions of dollars, losing houses, losing business, and having to go to a shelter and a halfway house and all that stuff, and get my own place. I can't complain. And getting shot 9 times. I can't complain about life. God has blessed me in so many wonderful ways because in somewhere in my life I made the right choices. And the choices that I made was to reinvent myself and change my mindset. And sometimes it's only one thing you need to do. Change your mindset and your whole life will change because you'll start making the right choices. I changed my mindset. And a lot of people are afraid to change their mindset. They're so comfortable with being uncomfortable that they're afraid of being uncomfortable with being uncomfortable because they're afraid of not knowing what's going to be. But it can only go up from the bottom. And I pray one day that a lot of you guys make the right choices. How bad outcomes teach more than just good ones. Check this out. A bad outcome isn't failure if you extract the lesson. The real bad choice is repeating the same error without changing the input. Now, dig that. Dig how deep that is. You know, a bad outcome isn't failure, just you not knowing or you not implementing the right choice. But and it's only if you learn a lesson from it that it's good. But if you learn nothing from it, you're going to stay stuck right where you at. So this is why it's so pertinent, very important to make right choices in your life. I can't say it no clearer than that. External factors versus internal agency. Yes, luck and systems matter, but within your circle of control, choices determine how you respond to those external factors. Two people in identical bad positions can choose differently and get opposite outcomes. Like earlier, uh you heard the guy Johnny talking about Charles. Who he's talking about is Charles Payne. that's very, very good friends with the president and his family, who's actually a Republican as well. And he grew up with us. Excuse me. And we both came from the same, all of us came from the same block. Matter of fact, Johnny grew up in the same building with him. This man is worth probably about $100 million now or so or more. And we're in the position we're in. It was choices. He made different choices, and that's how life is. Your choices shape your adversities. Your adversities are your lessons to get you to your blessings. Or like I said earlier, your choices determine where you at today from your past. The regret minimization framework. When facing a choice, ask, in 10 years, will I regret doing this or not doing this? Bad choices often feel minor now, but become major regrets. And see, this is one of the things, excuse me, ooh, sorry about that. Excuse me. This is one of the things that we have to learn to do, be able to evaluate how your choices are going to affect you 5, 10 years from now, how it's going to affect your family, your friends, people you love. And these are the things that I didn't, I have to be real. I didn't really make positive choices, during my young years of my life. Because if I would have, I wouldn't have been in federal prison, you know. So I made bad choices, but I don't regret it for the simple fact that the choices that I made back then shaped and molded me to the man that I am today. And I'm happy with the man that I am today. That's worth more than all the money in the world, gold, everything. I continue to keep a positive mental attitude no matter what. Like I said, I got shot 9 times. And instead of seek revenge, I wrote a book. I started a podcast in less than a year. You see what I'm saying? So the things is, it's about your choices. You know, I'm not trying to be sitting up in no man's jail. He talking about chow or count, or I don't want to do that no more. So I have to live accordingly so I can live a righteous life. And righteousness feels better to me, and that's the truth. Choices architecture, setting up your environment. Willpower is overrated. The smart choice is to design your surrounding so the right choice is easier and the bad choice is harder. Example, don't keep junk food at home. That's slick. That's a bad choice. So don't keep junk food at home. But that makes a lot of sense. Creating your environment through your choices. So you make good choices on a regular. Bad choices will be hard for you to do. So it's easier for you to make a positive or a good choice. And this is what comes with age, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You have to go through it to get to it. Like I said, God is not going to do nothing to you that He's not going to get you through. Anything He puts you through, He's going to get you through. You just got to be willing to be patient, sacrifice, and put the work in and make the right choices when He give it to you. You know, um, I'm a living example, man. I made a lot of wrong choices, and I paid for it. Do I regret them? No. Because my choices help me define who God is, the God of my understanding. The creator of everything. So even going through the things that I've gone through, like I said, 28 years in federal prison, I thank God for it because now I know Him. and he knows me. That's more important than anything. He knows me. You know how proud that makes me feel because he talks to me. You know, and I know it may sound crazy, people who are not at peace or have a connection with him, but the people who do, they understand what I'm saying. And that's a great thing, man, to know him and for him to know you, you know, because he's going to put you through some stuff, but he's going to love on you at the same time. Like I said, man, I want for nothing. I need nothing. I don't have nothing, but my nothing is something, you know, and that's about being content with whatever he gives you. And see, a lot of it, we don't appreciate the things that we have. This is one of the reasons why I say I want to leave America and go help people around the world. See, because Americans really don't need nothing. They have everything that they can need right here. But people who really need help, who don't have a choice, that's the people I want to help. Americans have choices. I want to help the people who don't have a choice, who need people like me to help. And not for nothing, not for no fame or none of that, just for the sake of God. Of course, I know if I had help, I would be in a different place in my life. You know, even though my mother owned three bars, candy store, all that stuff, I didn't. I guess I didn't get everything I needed because I didn't have a father there, and my mother was gone because she had to run her businesses. You know, but I don't fault nothing. My mother was the greatest mother I think in the whole world, and she taught me a lot of lessons that I carry with me today. You know, my moral scruples and principles I got from her. You know, and no matter what, there's not one person on this earth can ever say I did them wrong. And if they say that, they lied, and they won't say it in front of me. That's the difference. I've always done right by people. I may not made the right choices, like I said, you know, but I have to live with my choices because my choices shaped and mold me to who I am now. And I love this person right here sitting in front of you. You know, I love this person finally. I had low self esteem, made a lot of bad choices. I don't make those choices no more because everything starts and ends right here with me. You know, anything happened to me in my life is because I let it happen. Because if I give you power to do something to me, it's my fault because I'm supposed to know better. And that's just how life goes. Prayer time. Real example of someone who made a small bad choice 5 years ago. Bad relationship, credit card debt, skipping education, and how it directly created the current struggle than someone who made a good choice and that seemed hard at the time. Basically, is you know we make choices that we don't understand that's going to affect us down the road, and then the person who made the good choice, it was hard for him to make the choice, but it's going to be a blessing for him down the road. You have to be able to differentiate these things as well. And I gotta make prayer in a minute, but I'm almost finished anyway. Um, I'm gonna tell you how to start making better choices today. You can't change the past. Trust me, that's gonna be there. but you can change the next choice. I'm gonna give you a rule, the 5 second rule, the 10-10-10 test. How will I feel in 10 minutes, 10 months, 10 years? And the 1 degree shift. Tiny course corrections yield massive destination changes. Let me say that to you again. Tiny course corrections yield massive destination changes, meaning that all it takes is for you to tweak one little thing to get yourself back on the right choice, right track by making the right choice. You see, and once you're able to make your right choice, life gets easier. And I always tell you that, look, see, your current position is not your final destination, but it is exactly the logical result of your previous choices. Say that again. Your current position is not your final destination, but it is exactly the logical result of your previous choices. Like I said, your choices shape your adversities. Your adversities are your lessons to get you to your blessings. Good outcomes don't come from luck, they come from consistently choosing short term pain for long term gain. Bad outcomes don't mean you're a bad person. That means your choices need recalibration. And that's the truth. Like the beautiful thing about our choices in life and things like this. Let me see who this guy is. Best viewer at Emerge. Are you? How you doing, my brother? How's your spirit? Talk to me. Tell me something good. The name of this platform is Tacc. Through Adversity Come Change. This is my book. It's on Amazon. Check it out and let me know what you think. Um, but yeah, so I gotta make prayer, but I'm gonna finish up. Our choices, right? Are the things that are going to help us to win in life, and they're going to be the things that make us lose in life. So what I'm saying is make proper choices in your life because life is too short, and it's so much that we're going to experience in life through good choices, bad choices, or not making choices at all, because making no choice at all is a choice. It could be good for you or it could be detrimental to you. But the whole thing is making the right choices in life. And take it from me, I made a lot of bad choices. You don't do 28 years in federal prison. Lose 3, 4 houses, a business by making good choices. That's for making bad choices, you know. But I accept them because if I didn't go through the things I went through, I wouldn't be the person I am today. I wouldn't be on here talking about positivity to you guys. I'd be out committing crimes or, trying to do something or something, you know, and I no longer live that way. Doesn't even feel good to me to make bad choices. I've been through that part of my life. My thing is helping you guys save some of you guys. If I can save one person in a lifetime, I've done my job. Just one. And I want to save millions or possibly billions of y'all because we need to learn the truth from the lies. All of us, we've been brain screwed from day one. Look what's going on now in our government. You got a bunch of people who are not qualified, who are destroying the democracy that supposed to be the thing that rules the world. We're laughing stock around the world because of bad choices. You know, a lot of the people who made the choices are regretting it. I'm watching it all the time. But the thing is, don't regret. Don't beat yourself up. Like I just told you at the end, tweak a little bit. Take the racism, throw the racism out the window. Tweak your choices a little bit and watch how your life change. Watch how life changes for everyone. You have to be able to love everyone, not just your people. I pray for each and every person on this earth every day. Every day. The people who know me, the people who don't know me, the people who love me, people who don't love me, people who hate me. I pray for each and every one of us every day because, you know, I understand, and a lot of people don't understand. We make bad choices because the devil is the master of the whisper. He's whispering to our minds. And some of us are not strong enough to fight it. I used to be that way. I've learned, once you keep him first, everything else don't even matter. Because once you keep God first, you're gonna make all the right choices in life. Trust me. Because when you connect with God, He's gonna make you do the right thing. I know you may not understand that, but trust me, coming from where I come from and going to where I'm trying to go, it's about choices, making the right choices, doing the right thing. Then and only then can life, be better. And I just want us all to win. This is my thing. There's no way we can't all win. There's so few with so much that, like I said the other day, if we just had Elon Musk money, we could feed the whole world, keep the whole world educated, keep the whole world medicated, keep the whole world safe. And there's thousands of billionaires now. Come on, man. You can't tell me that we can't do better because our choices. We choose not to be good people. We choose to be evil. We choose to follow the devil. We choose to do the things that we do that are not godly. But it's going to come a day that you're going to want to do the right thing, make the right choices. It's going to be too late. So I'm telling you now, right now is the time to make the right choices in your life. I'm giving you a perfect platform. 5 principles, 3 articles, one healer. The healer is helping everyone accept, achieve, and appreciate love. That's it. Simple. And you don't have to be honest with no one but yourself. But you can't heal until you honest with yourself. This is a platform of helping people to heal and then changing their mindsets and learning the truth from the lies so we can come together and do something very, very positive that this world needs right now. And that's spread love. Help everyone accept, achieve, and appreciate love. Simple. I just want the best for each and every one of y'all. But I'm finna make my prayers. I thank you for tuning in. Scotty, have a good night, my brother. I hope you bust them up on Fortnite. And I'll holler at y'all tomorrow night. We're gonna have a good show tomorrow night. We got Pastor Paul Patrick coming on. This was one of my old partners back in the day. All right, my brother, you have a good night too. One love. And I'm gonna show you what choices do. His brother went from thinking that he was God to understanding now that there's a God. So we're gonna have a good time. So y'all have a blessed night. Tac man out. Get your spirit right with God. Peace.